Good evening, everyone. My name is Carla. My research looks at the social and political history of the Escuelas Normales Rurales between mid-1950s and 1970. These are rural teacher training colleges in Mexico. Most people associate them with the events that happened in 2014 with the disappearance of the 43 students from the Ayotzinapa campus. But that Ayotzinapa campus is actually part of a much larger system of schools that was created in the 20s and 30s in Mexico. I'm specifically interested in the institutional relationship between these schools and their students and the Secretaría de Educación Pública. I show how this Department of Public Education participated in the authoritarian politics in Mexico in the mid-20th century. I also insert into the historiography of student movements these rural students, a historiography that is normally dominated by urban, university, and middle-class students. In the 1920s, there were 29 of these schools across Mexico. So to do my research, I visited 5 of these schools in northern, central, and southern Mexico, and also a handful of archives in Mexico City. And in order to tell my story, I first take a step back and I look at the regional politics of education in post-World War II in Latin America. And I show how Mexico was central to the implementation of UNESCO and United States-funded education training programs and education policy in this region, which at times was used in the ideological battles of the Cold War. I then zoom into Mexico and I show how the Secretaría de Educación Pública, the Department of Public Education, used discipline and progress and ideas of professionalization to control the politics of students in the Normales Rurales. The most emblematic example of this was in 1969 when the department shut down half of the 29 schools. It presented this reform as the expansion of rural education in Mexico. And this is my work in progress. I look forward to talking to you more about it outside.